Hey, friends, how many of these grapes I got to give you from exchange for my money? How many grapes do I need to match the dollar amount that's owed to me? And yesterday, you know what blew away? The Two of Wands. So I had to replace the Two of Wands. See the decisions that people make? Like I said, you weren't about to turn me. That's also someone using, checking both sides. Yeah, so that blew away with the win. Before that one, excuse me, these are juicy. I got two more sets. Now let's see what they want to tell us. Let's see why these people still think it's cool to put others to the test. Am I passing it? For real, like I said, y'all sent out all that chaos magic. Now it's kicking y'all ass them. Parental discretion is advised. Like I said, any situation, it don't matter. I still want those people to turn them into matter, the liquid form. This not wrong, y'all. Like I said, everybody was warned. They all did their due diligence to put me in a situation. So now that the situation is here, it's time for them to get their just dues. Let's pay them what we owe 'em. Like I said, straight ruins. The Empress, the High Priest. Look, Grandpa and them wanted me to give y'all a message about their investments. Hey, friend. That's right. Come on in. Come on, come on. Is my signal choppy? Am I like breaking up, sounding like like water melt, like something melting? You know how it be like like that? Is it doing that? Come on, somebody want to have a drink with me? This the purest form. We can have us a little drink and discuss this money. What do you think? Look, it's the moon card and the seven of cups and the nine of cups. Ain't that good? So, anybody know where we should start to end this? Like I said, I'm far from the mark with the five of wands. I'm far from that. The hangman, looking at the conflict from a whole nother view. See, I got a different vision. Eight of cups. I got a different vision. I had to walk away because that was just the justice. That's how we had to give it up. It was all or nothing with the chariot card. Look how I rolled over on them. Give me that steamroller, y'all. Let's redo. Let's paint the town red with the four of swords. Let's paint the town red. Put them babies to bed. Come on now. Like I said, they stole. And these are the messages. Like I said, I'm gonna keep coming for the top of their head. Nobody better not even look over here because at the end of the day, if it's in a harmful intent, what we want, class, with all our might, the four pentacles, want them dead. Like I said, ain't nobody doing shit to nowhere. I ain't missing. And I know y'all got a drop. Because that's the only time people really start going so hard to this end. For real, a lot of people got paid. Look, the magician. Ace of Swords. Judgment. They got paid. Ten of Swords. I mean, Ten of Wands. Generously, too, with the Ten of Pentacles. I meant the Ten of Cups. They promised to set those families up. Now we need to sit their asses down. The person who took it, that's the real clown. The matriarch who thought they were secretly holding it down with all of that witchcraft. I don't care who they are. What church member really belong on the farm? Like I said, I had to ring the alarm. Nobody's doing anything to me. I have other resources. I heard y'all would be darned, huh? Look, Nine of Swords. It's other resources. Seven of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. You better have a strategy. You better have a workaround. Because y'all was trying to steal my business. And now it's getting this lockdown time. Look, the Saint put everything to rest. Held back enough. Like I said, I was studying for that test. Look, the Two of Wands. I was studying. And while y'all was buddying, trying to get that, get your things in, like I said, sacrifice yourself, friends. Because y'all ain't getting that one in. Y'all did enough, people. And I need my motherfucking money. We ain't got to be no equals. There's nothing to confuse about. There's nothing to be in your feelings about, really. Well, you could be embarrassed. I am. Look at my situation. I'm embarrassed enough to come and blast your ass some more. Like I said, with the big guns. We talking about some big bucks. Nobody's getting away with that. With the Four of Wands. Nobody's getting away with that. I got a, what do you call that? A canopy for them. God didn't shine the light. Didn't put the veil. Look, the moon. That's exposing it. With the Nine of Cups. The Four of Swords. Are you serious? Like I said, I ain't got to sell nothing. It ain't nobody about to do nothing. At the heroic. Even if it's stupid. Like I said, I'm stoic. You're going to have to follow me down. I'm going to take you to all the spaces that you usually wouldn't go, especially the act of clown. You ready? Look, this is March can say, I'll give you a head start. I'll let you start at the top. Well, you did start at the top. And I was right down there waiting for you. Come on down. You the next contestant. The price wasn't right. Check that out. The price wasn't right, huh? Look, the Temperance card, the center. So, who thought that they were? Yeah, see, you thought you was gonna balance it out, and a center could be balancing out their discipline with the Temperance because they know that shit ain't right. You want to be a saint? You gotta pray. You gotta fight. Fight the good fight. Look, protect yourself. Eight of Swords. Invest in your own wealth. Don't be stealing, especially from Miss Laura. Come on now. I shut you down. This the Billy Club. This the business. Like I said, I ain't giving up. How about you? Y'all need to stop. For real. You get the boot. I'm the Six of Wands. And y'all the old lady in this shoe. With all the motherfucking kids. Boo-hoo. Like I said, am I supposed to be using drugs this year? Didn't I wait too late for that? That's a skill that'll put everybody in tears. I know that for a fact. I done seen it. The death card. Look at the reverse. Call me the chef. Look, don't be alarmed. With the Ace of Pentacles, that's the chef. Ace of Cups. That's not a gifted hand. Look, I'm generous as you want to be. With the Six of Pentacles. Who don't know they stuff? Who not partnered up? Huh? Who don't give a damn about the haters? The ones that really suck. Who them? Look, the Sun. Who them? Four of Cups. Who them? Y'all know what the Four Cups is. To somebody who don't know who them is. Ace of Swords. You know we rep the city. Niggas, it's unanimous. It's not. Now, where are the people that owe me my shillings? Where are you? Or you're hiding with the judgment? Why you hiding? You supposed to be stunting. That's what you get for lying. Look, the death card. Somebody scared to death? Because everything has been seen. Like when you see them on the scene, just know that the beautiful things that they own really belongs to me. Want some water? Like I said, look at these grapes. I could plant you. You bad seeds. Y'all thought I was about to give up on me? Like I said, y'all not smart enough to do these type of things. And you're going to be sad in the next 5 to 15. 4, 5 to 15 too. Like I said, we have natural life. We have some preteen sentence, you know, some 10 to lifers. We got some manslaughters. We got some attempted murders. We got some real murderers. We got the conspirators. We got the setup artists. We got everything. We got everybody, the inside job. Like I said, we're going to go from the top to the bottom. Because when you get to the bottom, that's where you see it all. See, I'm already on ground. I'm a foot soldier. I was already on ground zero. 4 wands. Look, you can't make this up. 5 of swords. What? The universe. I was already here to work. And then no shillings, no ceilings. Look, the change in the death, you can't stop that. Like I said, you can't appeal that. Now, which one of you judges want to feel that? Huh, Judge? Judge, don't give a fuck. Where you at? Who is in charge of the estate? Who dispersed my bucks? Like I said, that's how they got a lot of those cars and trucks with the 5 of cups. Look, my work is not going to stop me not give up mine. Look, the universe. Got to tell you one more time, I'm not going to stop. I'm going to say it one more time, I'm at the top. Look, the high priestess. The 2 of pentacles. I'm going to say it one more time, I'm not going to stop. The 5 of wands. The justice. For you guys, it's injustice. I'm going to say it one more time, I'm not going to stop. The 9 of wands. There's somebody that continues to go on and on. Look, if we're infinite with the 2 of cups, infinite ways to not go stop. Look, this looks like a fan. If you really get technical, fans keep cool and they keep spinning. Look, seven of swords. They gotta keep spinning. 3 of swords. That's sad. Yeah, you steal from somebody, you gonna definitely go out bad. You and your whole crew. That's the fortune, the wheel of fortune. That's the karma too. See how Granny and them come in the spirit and do the windmill on their fools, man. Look, you can't make it up, man. Look at how Granny them come. So what you come for? What do you guys want to do? I'm out here. Come on. Be fair, horse. Like I said, y'all, they got another check. And they pay everybody. Y'all can call me what you want, but you wouldn't want them dead for it. And they hurting y'all. Like I said, this is the federal court in the air. Brought to you, especially from Miss yours truly. Y'all want a drink? Huh? It's healthy. It's the best they found so far. This the drunk today. We have a communion today. Y'all want some? It's clean. It's healthy for you. And you can eat as many as you want to, and you can drive home after you're done. Huh? What's up? One? So I decided to find me another quiet spot where at least if people are drifting through this neighborhood, they're not like creeps, like come to sit up under me and secretly record videos. Like I'm not live. Like they can come and see me, like, share, subscribe to folks. You know what I'm saying? Just to be fair, like you might as well. This shit is not low. Hi, new friends from the other towns. I see you though. Word, ain't nothing about to be no secret. So what we gotta know about these people? What do we have to see? What can we see for their sequel? Did they get the check? Look, the partnership with the two of cups, the handcuffs, six of cups, the offer. So they're getting put in handcuffs for stealing. Six of wands. I mean six of swords. Y'all know that's my jail card, right? The strength in reverse, even though it should be standing up either way it go. Without they didn't use the proper discipline and they took it to the nine of swords. They can't pray that up off of them. The three of wands is theirs. So they're going to be getting shipped off. If you guys aren't going to be together, so you might as well get your hugs and daps in. You're not going to be in the same bunk and shit. You're going to be in different jails. If some don't die before they get there, because the time is going to tell. You say you only got a certain amount of time. And these people say have never even been to jail. You got 50-year-olds about to get tacked up. 40s, 50s, 60s. Like I said, back that thing up. Get the dump truck for me. Let me take the trash out. Because they really the trash, right? Right, little squirrel? Look at the smart squirrel just creeping through. Right, I know that's right. I got something for you. You want some grapes? Look. This to show you right here. It's collection time with the Seven of Pentacles. Look. Some dunce cap done set himself up. Look, Three of Swords. With the secrets in reverse. Because everything came out when y'all tried to send that curse. Like I said, the star is irreversible. Now, I'll be back because this is about to get a little bit more personal. The Hierophant and the Nine of Pentacles. That's me. With the Six of Wands. Like I said, Nine of Wands. I'm all into you. The Lovers. The High Priestess. Come on, y'all. The Universe. Look at how we feast them. Feast on them. With the Five of Cups. The Temperance. That's feasting on somebody. Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Because to be out in the cold will never get old. But these people selling their soul, they about to turn to stone. 10 of Cups. I'm not playing with y'all. 5 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles. They was overindulging, like I said. And they got blocked off too with the 7 of Wands. This not a block. This not a protection. This not more than enough ammo for a dummy ass motherfucker to stop. It's not. That's why I wish I had you know what? At first I was thinking of the just a regular shot, but don't you know how the helicopters spin around? What's those guns? For real, all my good friends, they not gonna get hit with it. We just talking about the ones that want to be super clowns. Want to be super wives. You could tell they didn't stay in the house and watch learn none of the disciplinary cartoons we used to watch and shit. Look, the 8 of Cups, they walked away. And I did too. Cause I was playing it safe. But they wasn't. They walked straight into the J's. Look, with the Saint. They came to my church. Like I said, no, you ain't. 9 of Cups. 7 of Cups. No, you ain't. With the 9 of Wands. Like I said, I don't have to be around people for me to be peaceful, for me to live my life, for me to enjoy my bread. Who got the check? Like I said, these bitches is playing too much with my head and they in a lot of trouble. Remember all that paperwork? That's mixed up. I know that's got their heart on double. You know how it's beat twice instead of once? I would be scared too because you guys are really stupid to go against me. Y'all grouped up a whole bunch of chumps. Because you don't see them nowhere. But you see them sending them little people around like goosebumps. And they be sitting there stuck too, like, because this ain't what you want. Shit, am I lying? This ain't what you need. In that case, if you do, you better be a good seed. You want me turn the you want to be a good or a bad seed? 10 of Swords. You want to be a good or a bad seed? Which one you want? With the 3 of Pentacles. What you want? I'm so tired of this, y'all. I think a couple more grapes, I'm gonna be good and drunk. You sure you don't want none? Amen. It's nice over here. I just wish I have a little more sun on it. So is anybody gonna have any nightmares tonight about all those people that they secretly conjure up together? This ain't for my main friends. Now my other friends that don't know about them secrets, just watch the friend around you, the matriarch, the hostess with the mostest. Make sense? Yeah, I'm gonna have to pause this in a minute, y'all. I'm gonna have to smoke. And I don't want to chase no more cards. So the Hierophant, the group got lied to. I'm a Hierophant, if that's the case. If I could get the messages from God, like when we was going to church and all that stuff, and how to move around and how to deal with jerks, especially ones that try to want to hurt me. You don't think that I'm a strategic? That'll make me a strategist. That'll make me, and I'm I want to say I'm Hierophant age. I was raised by Hierophants. That's how I ended up here. That's why I'm not all bit up and fucked up around here. In spite of my situation, look, I was able to balance out, dears. And it's time for you guys to balance out my checkbook because those people really should be in the rear with the seven of pentacles. They really should be in the rear. They really are in the rear with the two of wands. The four of cups, they should be disconnected. They, as a matter of fact, lock them up, tie them up to that tree, and leave them there for the wolves and the wildebeest. Look, turn their asses into fish food. Like I said, ain't nobody about to get away with this in me. Not Nairn dude. Word. Not Nairn. With the chariot card. And the Ace of Pentacles. Three of Swords, the Moon card, the Ace of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. What's this flipped? The Devil. So, I'll be back with another shovel, okay, friends? We're going to reload, okay, friends? The show must go on. The story must be told. The Emperor and his seven of trolls. The seven of swords. I'll be back with some more. Give me a second.